anybody coming out, make sure someone's got your back.
So if, have a cousin, have an aunt, have a friend, have a support system. And if you're going to come out to your family and do it in person, I think you're fully entitled to have that friend or support with you.
With you. You don't do it alone.
Yeah, if you can do it with someone with you, by all means, do that.
Absolutely. You don't do it alone. You know that someone's got your back.
If someone comes out in their family and different family members have taken different sides on the issue, if one parent is cool with it, one is less cool, and the acceptance sort of becomes the pawn, what should the more accepting parent do in that situation? I mean, I have a friend that, at Thanksgiving, he wasn't allowed to go to Thanksgiving, but the rest of the family was, even though there were some people there that accepted him, which I thought was unfair.
Every family has to sort it out. Mm-hmm. I think the parent who is for that child can say to the nay parent, we are doing something and you can be with us or not.
As opposed to the other way around, which often ends up being.
That's right.
It also gets down to the power struggle within the own family.
Within the family. Parents don't always parent the same way either.
No.
And they don't come to things at the same time. So you can give one parent a little more time, so long as they're making progress. So long as they're making some progress, you can give your dad or your mother that extra number of months. We're not talking years, but we're talking months here. Give them more time. But the parent that's living with them, don't just put it under the rug. Every once in a while, bring it up. This is your child they're talking
There's
about.
a lot of the, well, they're okay with it, we just don't talk about it. I think that just keeps it stagnant,
If I
it's just not talked about.
That one of my neighbors was going to cut you dead, I would not be making nice with that neighbor.
I love that she said cut you dead. That's awesome. No, but exactly.
By the same token, and it didn't happen, but if your father was the same way, I would not be making nice with him till he could make nice with you.
Oh, totally.
So, these are things, but it's work.
Yeah.
It is work. It does take time sometimes.
Nothing worth having comes easy.
Your parents, the parents, have lived with thinking perhaps you're straight.
Yeah.
For anywhere from 15 to 20 to 30 years.
Yeah, you didn't switch overnight and suddenly different.
Exactly. Now you're expecting them to change. So there is an adjustment period. By the
almost like a mourning or a grieving period of getting over, mourning the idea and as opposed to the reality.
And it's a readjusting. It's a readjusting actually from something that, because our parent age grew up in a heterosexual world, a totally heterosexual world.
Where divorce was scandalous and interracial marriages were whispered about. Everything was kind of different.
So there can be an adjustment, but education helps.
Yeah.
Anyway, get over it, people.
Bottom line, you're supposed to love your kids more than you care about what the neighbors think about you.
Yeah.
Really.
Totally.
Your kids are your kids. They're a part of you. They're your flesh and blood.
I love my non-gay parents.
We tolerate you.
Shut up.
We love you too.
Yay!